Imagine this. What if a simple, daily ritual could completely transform your financial future? It sounds like something out of a magical story, right? But what if I told you that just by placing a few meaningful items in your bag, you could begin to unlock an entirely new level of abundance in your life? This isn't just some trendy life hack. It's a practice that's deeply rooted in ancient Buddhist wisdom, designed to shift your energy, clear the obstacles in your path, and open up a flow of prosperity. Stick with me, and I'll show you how to harness this powerful technique and why it's more than just about money. It's about creating an abundant mindset and a life of true fulfillment. Explanation of the Buddhist concept behind the practice. The idea of placing specific items in your bag to attract financial prosperity may sound like superstition to some, but it's rooted in deeply ancient Buddhist teachings. In essence, these objects aren't just material things. They symbolize the energetic and spiritual practices that purify your environment and mindset. This makes it more receptive to positive energy and opportunities. At its core, this practice is about creating an alignment between your physical world and your inner state of being. The Buddha often spoke of how the external world is a reflection of the internal state. In simple terms, if your mind is cluttered, disorganized, or filled with negative thoughts, it's harder for prosperity to flow into your life. By placing certain symbolic items in your bag, you are sending a message to the universe and to your subconscious mind. You are ready to receive abundance. Think of it like tuning a musical instrument. When you play an out-of-tune guitar, the notes are off-key, creating disharmony. Similarly, if your energy is out of balance, if you're holding on to fear, doubt, or lack, you'll struggle to attract the abundance you desire. These objects act as a tuning tool, helping you realign your personal energy with the flow of prosperity. In Buddhist thought, wealth isn't simply about material accumulation. It's about balance. True wealth is connected to one's mental and spiritual alignment with the universe. The famous Buddhist saying, "May you be rich in wisdom and compassion," reminds us that the richness of the soul attracts abundance, not just the richness of the bank account. To understand this more fully, let's look at a few historical figures who embodied this principle. Examples from history and modern life. Emperor Ashoka, 3rd century BCE. Emperor Ashoka of India, known as one of the most enlightened rulers in history, ruled over one of the largest empires of his time. Initially, he was known for his military conquests, but after converting to Buddhism, he underwent a profound transformation. His reign became marked not by the accumulation of wealth through force, but by the cultivation of moral virtues like compassion, nonviolence, and generosity. His famous edicts of Ashoka promoted the welfare of all beings, not just humans. He understood that true wealth comes from an abundance of goodwill and virtue. The lesson here is simple. True prosperity is linked to the well-being of others, not merely the piling up of material resources. Ashoka's empire flourished not because he hoarded wealth, but because he shared wisdom, kindness, and justice. His reign stands as a testament to the Buddhist principle that spiritual richness attracts worldly prosperity. Oprah Winfrey, modern example. Moving into modern times, let's look at Oprah Winfrey, a person who embodies the principle of aligning personal energy with greater good. Oprah's story of rising from poverty to becoming one of the most powerful media moguls in the world isn't just about business acumen. It's also about her deep connection to the values of gratitude, compassion, and a commitment to helping others. Oprah is known for giving away millions to charity, creating platforms for uplifting others, and sharing her wisdom on how to achieve personal growth. She often talks about how a mindset rooted in abundance, not just material wealth, but emotional and spiritual wealth, has fueled her success. In her own words, "The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate." Oprah's life illustrates how wealth, both spiritual and material, flows from a place of alignment with the universe and the good of others. President Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln, despite facing immense personal and national struggles, exemplified a form of leadership rooted in Buddhist-like wisdom. Known for his deep empathy, compassion, and pursuit of justice, Lincoln was a person who understood that true wealth lies in the integrity of one's actions and the strength of character. His leadership during the American Civil War was not marked by a quest for personal wealth, but by the desire to bring unity, fairness, and freedom to a divided nation. Lincoln's story demonstrates that when a leader's actions are aligned with the greater good, financial prosperity and national stability follow. His legacy continues to inspire people around the world to focus on cultivating inner strength, wisdom, and compassion, virtues that Buddhism holds in high regard. The symbolism of the items in your bag. Now, let's turn our attention to the specific items you might place in your bag on December 20th. These items are carefully chosen for their symbolic and energetic properties. In Buddhism, physical objects often carry more than just practical utility. They are imbued with meaning and energy that can influence your life. For instance, a small bamboo plant could be one of the items suggested. Bamboo is known in Buddhist culture as a symbol of resilience and growth. It bends in the wind without breaking, representing the ability to adapt to life's challenges. In feng shui, bamboo is also considered a symbol of prosperity and good fortune. Placing a small bamboo stalk in your bag can serve as a reminder to remain flexible, adaptable, and open to new opportunities, all while keeping your energy aligned with abundance. Another item might be a gold coin or a small representation of a Buddha statue. Gold in Buddhism is often seen as a symbol of the purity of the mind. A gold coin represents wealth, but not just in the material sense. It's a reminder that wealth, when purified by wisdom, can be used to benefit others and create a harmonious life. Buddha statues, on the other hand, are symbols of enlightenment and spiritual abundance. Placing a small image of the Buddha in your bag reminds you to cultivate inner peace, which, in turn, attracts external prosperity. These items, while simple, serve as powerful reminders of your intention to live in alignment with higher values, which is the true foundation of attracting financial prosperity. By carrying them with you, you're not just holding on to material objects, you're holding on to the energy of abundance, wisdom, and compassion, the power of intention and energy alignment. Buddhism teaches that everything is interconnected, and that the energy you put into the universe comes back to you. If you go into December 20th with the intention of attracting prosperity and financial abundance, the items in your bag will serve as tools to help you stay focused on this goal. The energy you send out through your thoughts and actions will align with the positive forces around you. For example, think of how a person who is always focused on scarcity or fear might unknowingly block opportunities from coming into their life. On the other hand, someone who embodies the qualities of gratitude, openness, and generosity is more likely to attract the resources and support they need. The energy you carry with you, through your thoughts, your intentions, and even the items in your possession, plays a significant role in determining the outcomes of your life. Buddhist teachings on mindfulness remind us that everything we do, think, or say is an offering to the world. By being mindful of what you carry, both literally and metaphorically, you're inviting more of what you desire into your life. In essence, this practice isn't about believing in a lucky charm, but about aligning yourself with the flow of positive energy and the universal law of abundance. Conclusion, personal reflection. As we move toward the end of the year, consider how you can apply these principles not just on December 20th, but every day of your life. The items you carry, the thoughts you entertain, and the energy you emit all contribute to the financial and spiritual prosperity you experience. The teachings of the Buddha encourage us to cultivate a rich inner life, full of wisdom, compassion, and generosity, because when you align with these qualities, material wealth follows naturally. So, as you prepare for this special day, remember that the true practice is not just about the items in your bag, but about aligning your heart, mind, and actions with the universal forces of abundance. 9 powerful items you should keep in your bag. In this section, let's explore 9 items that have been cherished across centuries, not just as physical objects, but as symbols that carry deep energetic meaning. These items aren't simply lucky charms, but tools to shift your mindset. They help align your intentions and clear the path for prosperity. Small Buddha statue. One of the most commonly carried objects in Buddhist traditions is a small statue of the Buddha. This might seem like just a decorative piece, but it's much more than that. The Buddha represents enlightenment, inner peace, and the freedom from desire. Keeping a small Buddha statue in your bag serves as a constant reminder of your higher self. It also symbolizes the potential for inner abundance. It's not about accumulating wealth in a material sense. It's about cultivating wisdom and balance in all aspects of your life. Think about someone like Barack Obama. His rise to the presidency was not just about tactical moves in the political arena. It was also about his grounded demeanor and ability to maintain inner peace amid chaos. The Buddha statue in your bag can serve a similar function. It's a touchstone to remind you that true wealth starts from within. It begins with cultivating compassion, wisdom, and understanding. Jade coin. The jade coin is a powerful symbol of prosperity across many cultures, especially in Chinese and Buddhist traditions. It's believed that jade attracts good fortune, protects from negative energy, and aligns its holder with the flow of abundance. The coin itself is often inscribed with symbols of wealth. It is said to have the power to clear obstacles that block financial success. Consider the story of King Solomon. He is known for his wisdom and immense wealth. He didn't just amass riches through material accumulation. He was also known for his wisdom and ability to make decisions that led to long-lasting prosperity. The jade coin, much like Solomon's wisdom, serves as a reminder that material wealth is only a part of the equation. It is the virtues of wisdom and discipline that open the door to lasting abundance. Piece of paper with a mantra. This simple but powerful item can transform your mindset and guide your actions. Writing a mantra on a small piece of paper and carrying it with you allows you to revisit your intentions throughout the day. The mantra could be as simple as, "I am deserving of abundance," "I am open to wealth," or any phrase that aligns with your financial aspirations. Take Steve Jobs. For example, he was known for his relentless focus and determination. He believed in his vision of making computers personal, and despite countless challenges, he remained steadfast in his belief. A mantra serves as a daily affirmation. Much like Jobs' unwavering belief in his vision for Apple, it encourages you to stay on course, trust the process, and know that prosperity is within reach as long as you remain focused on your goals. Citrine crystal for abundance. Crystals have been used for centuries in various spiritual traditions for their ability to amplify energy. The citrine crystal, often referred to as the merchant stone, is particularly associated with wealth and abundance. It is believed to enhance creativity, attract success, and bring a sense of personal power to its owner. Oprah Winfrey, one of the most successful media moguls of our time, is known for her emphasis on self-belief and the power of positive thinking. Citrine, much like Oprah's mindset, invites you to stay connected to the energy of abundance. It reminds you that success is not just about hard work, but also about staying aligned with the positive energy that attracts opportunities. By carrying citrine, you are reminded daily that abundance flows when you are open to it. Gold coin, symbol of wealth and luck. Gold has been a universal symbol of wealth for centuries. Its luster and rarity have made it a material that represents not just money, but also success, status, and longevity. A gold coin carried in your bag serves as a potent symbol of material wealth, reminding you of your financial goals and the abundance that is waiting for you. Think of Queen Elizabeth I, whose reign marked a period of immense prosperity and power for England. She understood the value of wealth, not just in the form of gold, but in the network of resources and influence it provided. Like Elizabeth, by keeping a gold coin close, you align yourself with the energy of success and the mindset of a leader who attracts wealth, not just by inheritance, but by strategic actions and decisions. Key, symbol of opening new doors. A simple key can carry profound meaning. In Buddhist symbolism, the key represents access to new opportunities, knowledge, and pathways in life. Keeping a key in your bag serves as a reminder that new doors of opportunity are always available to you, and you hold the power to unlock them. Take Thomas Edison, the famous inventor. Despite many failures, he never gave up on finding the key to his success. The key in your bag acts as a symbol that no matter what challenges you face, new possibilities are always available. It's about maintaining the mindset that obstacles are not permanent. They are just waiting to be unlocked by your persistence and ingenuity. Red envelope, symbol of good fortune. In many cultures, especially in Chinese traditions, red envelopes are given during the Lunar New Year. They symbolize good fortune and wealth. These envelopes are usually filled with money, and the color red represents prosperity and good luck. Keeping a red envelope in your bag, even if empty, is a powerful reminder that you are open to receiving wealth and good fortune. Look at Richard Branson, the founder of Virgin Group. Branson's success comes from his willingness to take risks and accept opportunities as they come. The red envelope, symbolic of the wealth and fortune that follows open-hearted generosity, aligns perfectly with Branson's philosophy. Wealth is a result of creative risks and the courage to embrace new ventures. Green tea bag, symbol of cleanse and balance. Green tea is often used in spiritual practices for its cleansing properties. It symbolizes balance, purification, and the ability to clear negative energy. By carrying a green tea bag with you, you're constantly reminded to cleanse your mind and spirit. This makes space for positive energy to flow into your life. Mahatma Gandhi emphasized simplicity and balance throughout his life. He understood that true wealth isn't about material things, but about peace of mind and clarity of purpose. The green tea bag serves as a small but potent reminder to keep your energy clear and aligned. This, in turn, allows wealth to flow more freely into your life. Fresh flowers, symbol of freshness and new beginnings. Flowers are universally seen as symbols of beauty, vitality, and new beginnings. They remind us that life is ever-changing. Prosperity is always in bloom, waiting for those who are open to new growth. Carrying a small fresh flower in your bag, whether it's a tiny rose or a simple daisy, serves as a reminder. It reminds us that prosperity is an ongoing process, not a final destination. Queen Victoria of the United Kingdom, who saw a period of significant growth and prosperity during her reign, often used floral symbolism to represent renewal and hope. Flowers teach us that even in challenging times, there is always room for new growth and abundance to emerge. Carrying them reminds us to stay open to transformation and the opportunities that come with it. By incorporating these 9 items into your daily routine, you're not simply carrying physical objects. You're inviting the flow of prosperity, setting the intention for wealth, aligning your energy with the virtues that attract financial success. It's about shifting your mindset from scarcity to abundance, from doubt to certainty, from inertia to action. When you walk with these symbols in your bag, you're not just carrying objects, you're carrying the potential for transformation. The energetic aspect of money and abundance in Buddhism. In Buddhism, money itself is neither inherently good nor bad. It is simply an object, a tool, a means of exchange in the material world. What truly matters is how we relate to it. In many ways, wealth can be seen as energy, a flow of resources that moves through our lives. Like all forms of energy, its power lies in how it is harnessed and directed. The Buddhist teachings caution us about the dangers of attachment to material wealth. When we cling to money, believing it will bring us permanent happiness, we fall into suffering. However, when money is viewed as a temporary resource, just like anything else in life, it becomes much easier to maintain a balanced perspective. This is why Buddhism teaches that true wealth is not the accumulation of material possessions, but the cultivation of mental clarity and ethical living. Money is merely a vehicle for your actions, and the more we see it as a tool for the benefit of others, the more we align with the Dharma. Take, for example, the story of King Ashoka, one of the most well-known kings in Indian history. After his conversion to Buddhism, Ashoka used his considerable wealth and power to build hospitals, support the poor, and spread Buddhist teachings. His wealth became a means of compassion, a tool to bring about positive change for the greater good. He didn't cling to his riches or use them for selfish pursuits. Instead, he aligned his financial power with the principles of nonviolence, kindness, and wisdom. By doing so, his life became an embodiment of the middle way, where abundance is neither rejected nor hoarded, but used mindfully to serve others. Buddhist teachings emphasize the importance of what is known as the middle way, a balanced approach to life that avoids both attachment and aversion. This principle can be directly applied to wealth. On one hand, we shouldn't fall into the trap of excessive attachment to money, believing that it is the source of all happiness. On the other hand, we shouldn't reject wealth entirely or view it as something inherently evil. The middle way encourages us to accept money as it is, a tool that can be used wisely for personal and collective good. Consider Oprah Winfrey, a contemporary example of someone who has balanced wealth with mindfulness. Oprah has often spoken about how her success comes not just from financial gain, but from her intention to use that wealth to create a positive impact. Whether it's through her charitable foundations, her philanthropic work, or her efforts to spread positive messages, Oprah demonstrates how wealth can be a force for good when aligned with spiritual principles. She doesn't idolize money, nor does she reject it. Instead, she uses it as a means to uplift others, showing how abundance, when approached with the right mindset, can lead to both personal fulfillment and collective healing. One of the Buddha's most powerful teachings about wealth is that it is not about how much we possess, but how we use what we have. In a famous Buddhist story, there was a wealthy merchant who had accumulated great riches. Rather than hoarding his wealth, he chose to use his fortune to build temples, provide for the poor, and support his community. As a result, not only did he find financial success, but he also achieved spiritual enlightenment. His wealth didn't distract him from his higher purpose, it became a tool to fulfill it. This story offers us a profound lesson. Wealth is an energy that flows through us, and when used with mindfulness, it can elevate both our material and spiritual lives. It is not the wealth itself that matters, but the way we approach it and how we choose to use it. Just as the merchant did, we can use our financial resources to contribute to our communities, to help those in need, and to support causes that align with our values. By doing so, we turn money into a tool for spiritual growth and service to others. In the modern world, many of us get caught up in the idea that wealth will solve all our problems or make us truly happy. But the Buddha teaches us that lasting happiness comes from cultivating virtues like compassion, mindfulness, and generosity. Money, when viewed through this lens, becomes a secondary concern, a tool to facilitate the deeper work of living ethically and helping others. It's important to remember that prosperity is not measured by how much we accumulate, but by the positive impact we create with what we have. Whether you're a Jeff Bezos, who has used his wealth to innovate and shape industries, or a Malala Yousafzai, who uses her platform and resources to advocate for education and women's rights, the key lies in how you choose to channel your wealth and influence. Like the Buddha's middle way, prosperity is about finding balance, not in amassing wealth for its own sake, but in using it to promote the well-being of others and bring about lasting change. Ultimately, the Buddhist perspective on money teaches us that wealth is not an end goal. It is merely a part of the flow of life. By holding wealth with an open hand, rather than grasping at it, we free ourselves from the suffering that attachment brings. In this way, money becomes not a source of anxiety or desire, but a tool to enhance our lives and the lives of those around us. When we approach it mindfully, with an understanding of its impermanence and a willingness to use it for the greater good, we align ourselves with the natural flow of abundance that the universe offers. Practical tips to implement this practice in your life. The practice of placing specific items in your bag is not a one-time action, but an ongoing ritual. It's about setting a clear intention each day to create space for prosperity. This isn't just about filling your bag with random items. It's about being intentional with what you carry and how it serves your larger purpose. Each object you keep should serve as a reminder to invite abundance into your life, and not just material wealth, peace, growth, and positive relationships. A key part of this practice is maintaining a clear and organized environment. In Buddhism, the concept of mindfulness extends beyond our thoughts and actions. It also applies to our surroundings. A cluttered space can mirror a cluttered mind, which in turn blocks the flow of energy and prosperity. By clearing physical clutter, you open the door for mental clarity and abundance to flow in. For example, consider someone like Steve Jobs. His minimalist approach to both his work and personal space reflected a deep commitment to clarity and focus. Jobs often spoke about how simplifying things allowed him to channel his energy into innovation. Similarly, when you keep your bag and surroundings free from distractions, you're also making space for the opportunities that matter most. A friend of mine once placed a small crystal in his wallet, believing it would attract positive financial opportunities. At first, he thought it was just a bit of fun, an experiment, really. But as weeks passed, something unexpected happened. His career took off, and he found himself receiving unexpected offers. More importantly, he became more generous with his resources, often helping others in ways he hadn't before. The act of carrying that crystal served as a daily reminder for him to stay mindful of his financial decisions and use his wealth for good. He aligned his intentions with the energy of abundance, and it transformed his life in ways he hadn't anticipated. This isn't magic, it's the power of intention, coupled with the Buddhist principle of using resources for the benefit of others. Wealth, when approached with the right mindset, becomes a tool not just for personal gain, but for lifting up those around you. As Oprah Winfrey often shares, true abundance isn't about how much you have, but how much you give. By carrying these items, you're constantly reinforcing the belief that your prosperity is not just for you, but for the well-being of others. If you've ever felt stuck in a cycle of financial struggle, or felt like your efforts just aren't bearing fruit, this could be the shift you need. By integrating these ancient practices into your daily routine, you're not only opening the door to financial prosperity, but to a deeper, more meaningful abundance in your life. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think? Will these simple items really make a difference in your life? Or is it all just coincidence? Leave a comment below and share your thoughts or experiences. I'd love to hear how you're embracing abundance in your life. And if you found this helpful, make sure to like and subscribe for more insightful tips based on timeless wisdom.